Round 7 of the Formula 1 2024 calendar takes us to Emilia-Romagna, known better as Imola. Here's everything you need to know to be the most well-informed before the race weekend. The inaugural Imola Grand Prix was in 1980, won by Brazilian Nelson Piquet in his Brabham by almost half a minute to Australian Alan Jones in his Williams. Last year's race didn't even take part, as the flooding of the track and surrounding areas proved it impossible to hold a race there. But back in 2022, Max Verstappen was the victor, famously lapping Lewis Hamilton after the heated championship the year before, with Perez second and Norris in third for an unlikely podium for McLaren. The Emilia-Romagna track layout consists of 19 corners with 10 to the right and 9 to the left. It's a total of 4.9 kilometers long, with the race lap distance being 63. The lap record was set in that incredible 2020 Mercedes by Lewis Hamilton, a 1 minute 15.484. For reference, the 2022 lap with this generation of cars was a 118.446. I'm estimating a possible 117 being this year's fastest lap in the race. The weekend format is back to the standard 3 practice sessions, followed by qualifying and the race on Sunday at 3 p.m. local time, which is Central European Summer Time. For qualifying, I'm estimating the pole time will be around a 117 again, but hey, maybe if it's good conditions, maybe, just maybe, we may get a 116 from Max. Talking about conditions, it looks to be a rainy and wet race with even lightning on Monday. As I record this on Tuesday, it is currently about a split of 50-50 on whether it rains or not. After the McLaren's successful upgrades last time around in Miami, one team which wasn't so happy with theirs was Mercedes, who brought in a balance upgrade. Supposedly, the team said the upgrades worked fine, but everybody else around them also brought upgrades, really cancelling their performance gain according to Andrew Chauvelin, the Mercedes track engineering director. Along with these upgrades, Mercedes plans to bring in even more in the next 3 or 4 races. It will be interesting to see if this finally allows them to break into the top 3 on a consistent basis. The upgrades, as usual, have not been announced by the teams, so any specifics on what exactly the upgrades are will be seen on Friday before FP1. What we do have a better idea about is the Ferrari, who debuted their upgrade in a quote-unquote film and test session. The new spray covers that the FIA may possibly implement to allow for racing under wet conditions without the worry of visibility issues. From the photos we've seen from the test, the Ferrari has changed parts to the side pods, with the inlets now looking closer to the Red Bull and McLaren ones, transitioning from the old mailbox design to the upper lip design used by the front runners this year. However, confirmation will be out, as I said, before FP1 from Ferrari on the upgrades. Finally, predictions. Last time around, it was pretty hard to call that Norris win, but it should be a win for Max, who I feel will not win by over 10 seconds, which is crazy to be considered not a normal occurrence. McLaren looks to have a nice grip on that car, so I'm saying Norris in third, with Leclerc riding those new upgrades into second. Again, that all depends on whether Ferrari's upgrades work. Benefit of the doubt goes to Perez, who should finish 4th, at least, with Sainz and Piastri fighting the Mercedes if Mercedes upgrades go to plan. Let me know if you want to see the recap from the Imola race. Subscribe to keep up to date with Formula 1 before every single race. Thank you.